Hi, I'm Scott Robinson with Catellier Seed Service in Dufrost. It's July 31st today, and we're going to take you on a fast-paced virtual tailgate tour of our cereal and flax lineup. Now we're in a field of Brandon wheat. Our height's looking at about 28 inches tall. What we've really come to expect out of this variety over the last number of years is nice, short, strong straw, solid MR rating for fusarium, and consistent high yields. Now we're in a field of CS Daybreak Red Spring wheat from Catellier Seeds. We're looking at about 30 inches of height there. This is our second year of having Daybreak on the farm. Last year it performed very well for us. It was our highest yielding Red Spring wheat on the farm. And this year we noticed some really strong early season vigor. It was seeded last on the farm out of all the Red Spring wheats, and it was the first one to head out. We're out here today in a field of Tisdale wheat. It looks like we're at about 29 inches of height, and what we've really grown to like over the last 2 years growing this variety is it's got about 1 point higher protein than Brandon without sacrificing any yield, and it also has a solid MR rating for fusarium. Now we're in a field of Starbuck wheat here. As you can see, we're at about 30 inches of height. This field was seeded at about 70 pounds per acre, so with a more normal seeding rate, you're going to see that height come down to be very similar to Brandon. What we've really liked over the last couple of years with Starbuck is it's got a solid MR rating for fusarium, and it's consistently showing about 2 or 3 bushels higher yield than Brandon. Now we're in a field of ORE 3542M white milling oats. Our height is about 33 inches, and what we've really grown to like about this variety over the last few years is it's got really short, strong straw, excellent yield compared to any competitor white milling oat out there, and it's got a crown rust resistance gene as well. Now we're in a field of CDC Haymaker forage oats. As you can see, our height is at about 38 inches tall. We sprayed this field with manipulator to bring the height down for us for seed production. So without that, you're obviously going to see a little more height. And so why would you grow this as a forage crop? You can see right here, compared to a milling oat, the stalks are a lot thicker, the leaves are a lot bigger, and obviously the height again. And also it's going to be later than your regular milling oat, so it's going to be able to help spread out your harvest and just provide superior tonnage compared to a grain milling oat. Now we're in a field of CDC glass flax. Last year this variety yielded 43 bushels per acre on the farm. So now we're seeing why this variety has slowly become the most popular variety in Manitoba. And also it's got really short, strong straw. Thanks for joining us on our virtual crop tour, and stay tuned for our soybean tour.